What is up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I hope you guys are all having a good day so far. So in today's video, I actually want to talk about something that I've been personally learning to develop and understand as I get older, and that is the art of trusting the process. Now, for the longest I can remember, I was always that kid that if I wasn't automatically clicking with something I was trying out, I would abandon that thing immediately. Okay, I have no shame in saying that either, because I know that myself personally, if I wasn't developing any form of skill or progression with that thing I was trying out within the first couple of weeks or months of trying it, my immediate reaction is, okay, I'm not good at this, I'm gonna just scrap it, instead of actually sticking with it and seeing where I could have possibly ended up had I just kept going with it. And I realized my issue with this came from a lot of different things, but possibly due to my ability to not maintain like a somewhat, I guess you could almost say, narrow tunnel vision when I'm doing something. Like, I'm thinking of 7 different things at once all the time, 24/7, so that when I finally direct my attention towards one thing, I finally begin to realize, okay, well, I gotta keep going with this. But then something else can pop in my head, and I'm like, you know what, all right, well, I could put this on hold, and I'll go to that. And when I come back to this, I realize, dang, I'm not as good as I thought I was, because I'm now realizing I'm taking so many breaks away from what I'm trying to achieve that it's starting to affect my performance. And I say this for anybody that is trying to do anything in life, whether you're trying to make YouTube videos or content creation or develop a new skill, a new habit, or whatever the case is. You're going to have bumpy roads. Okay, it just happens. You're a human being. All right, so don't think that you can develop a new skill overnight or develop a new habit overnight. It's gonna take time, and a lot of times you're going to suck really, really bad, especially at the start, because you're going to try to jump into something with no information, no real idea what it is you're doing, in hopes that at the end of the tunnel you'll know what you're doing. You know, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of how it is with everything, right? Think about riding a bike. You sucked at riding a bike when you first started. You probably fell off a couple times. Probably flew past the fence like I did when I was. We didn't even talk about that. But essentially, you probably had complications in the process of learning that new skill. But eventually, as you kept going and kept being persistent, you were able to finally develop the ability to ride a bike, right? So think about that with everything in life. Whether you're trying to learn a new skill, right? You're gonna be not so knowledgeable on the things that you need to do to get that new skill up and running. You're probably not gonna be 100% sure of what it is you should do, what you shouldn't do, how to actually do it in a more efficient way, how to do it in a not so efficient way. You're kind of clueless, so keep on going with it. Learn as you go. And I've had to tell myself this a lot with everything I do. With a lot of my videos I upload, I try to think in the mindset of, my videos are not great right now. They're not great. They're not the quality I want them to be. I see people that I watch videos from and I'm like, man, I want to get there one day. But I know that if I keep putting myself in a position to think that my videos are just going to get like that overnight, they'll never get there. My mindset now is, my videos aren't that great, but let's keep going and actually produce results and numbers that I want them to. Rather that's simply just for views or maybe just people that are affected by my videos, because that's the whole point of making content for me. Now, let me also cover this, because a lot of people tend to get this kind of mixed up. Is when I say trust the process, I don't mean intentionally just suck, okay? Or at least make no effort to become better. What I mean is, even at times you're doing not as great, you're doing something. Put in that work, but also remember that there's gonna be times you're just not as good as other days. And I've had to learn that a lot. And it's one of those things that as you get older, you begin to develop an understanding of, because when you think of things that actually take a longer duration of time, it's normally those last couple days, those last couple weeks before you actually see results that actually pump out, you know, the actual numbers, right? Because a lot of times when you think of content creation, right, what it really comes down to is you're uploading videos the way you get into an algorithm. The algorithm is what makes the videos go out to everyone else's, you know, feeds, their For You pages, their feeds, their whatever the case is. But because you aren't uploading anything or even trying to, you're missing out on chances to get into an algorithm. Or at least even to get your numbers and your channel and your name out there to begin with, before you even begin to get, you know, subscribers or viewers or likes or comments, anything like that. And once you develop this understanding, it's gonna make you think, okay, well, let me just keep going. Eventually, I'm gonna end up on someone's For You page, and then that person may like my video and share it to someone else, and then it gets to someone else, and then someone else, and before I know it, I develop a following. That's really how fast it happens, man. And I'm telling you, a lot of people tend to think it doesn't happen that fast, but it does. It does, without a doubt. And I think the hardest part understanding this is knowing that in the art of creating videos or doing, like I said, whatever it is you're doing. I keep saying creating videos because this is what I do. So it's like, I'm sure a lot of people do other different things. You know, that's just naturally how life is. But in the art of doing something new or just basically exciting to you, you're gonna have to learn to be bad at it. Learn to be bad. It's gonna happen anyway, so you might as well embrace it and then keep moving forward. But when you do get better, you'll always want to seek improvement, because now you're at a point where, okay, I'm getting better at my videos, but I still want more. I just want to keep improving. It's all a process. Now, don't get me wrong, you will become content with what it is you're doing. You're probably going to become very happy with the results that you're getting, with the amount of things that you're being able to achieve, but you will still want more, because that's just naturally human nature. We always want more. But make sure that you understand that, yes, I'm beginning to see improvement, but let me also think about how far I've gotten to get here. It takes time. It takes a lot of willpower. Let me tell you, it takes a lot of willpower, because so many things on the internet will convince you that people can do things overnight when they can't. All right, some people, they may be naturally better at something than you, and that's cool. Let it happen. But understand that there's going to be things that you have to work on to become better at other people, or than other people. I said that, but than other people. So hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Also, comment down below any questions you guys may have. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy.